Hey guys, how's it going? Today I want to talk to you guys about using a plain background in your photos. Alright. Basically what we're trying to do here is we're trying to sort of simplify our images, get rid of kind of the visual clutter, and help your viewer to just focus on the one thing that you are photographing, that you're trying to show them. Okay. And a really powerful way to do that is by using a plain, simple background. It's a really easy technique, but it can really impact your photos in a big way. All right, so let me show you how to do it. So I have a really sweet phone right here, and check this out. Boom, look at that baby right there. That's pretty sweet. I know you're jealous. I used to use this up until just a couple years ago when I finally upgraded to a smartphone. So that's pretty nice right there. And I've also selected something very interesting and very special. This is a custom painting that I had done of our cat, Mochi. I had this done for, I don't remember, it was either for my wife's birthday or Valentine's Day or something. I can't remember, Christmas maybe. I gave it to her as a gift. I went on Etsy and I found someone who does custom cat paintings. Yes, that's a thing. And I had this beautiful portrait painted of Mochi. So I hope you enjoy that as much as we do, as we see it hanging on our wall. It's just a family heirloom to go down in the generations. So anyways, these are my two subjects that I'm going to use for this demo video. All right. So what we got to do is basically really simple. You just need to find a background that is plain. Okay, now what I mean by plain is it doesn't have a lot going on. It's just like a simple solid color, or as close to it as you can find. All right, so let me show you some examples. All right, so here's my first background. It is just a plain, simple, light gray carpet. Pretty boring. That's the point. What we want to do is when we stick our subject in here, we want the subject to really grab the viewer's attention, and I think you can probably see that happening here in this shot. All right, just really simple, plain. Floors tend to work really well unless you have some kind of tile or linoleum that has like a busy pattern on it or something. But if it's a plain, solid color, you're going to be in pretty good shape. Now, let me throw in our custom cat painting here. Now this is not bad. However, what we don't have is we don't have a lot of contrast. So you can see especially this background area here and the color of the carpet are really similar. Do you have a light subject? You should put it on a dark background. Do you have a dark subject? You should put it on a light background. Okay, so let me bring this over here now and show you what it looks like on a bit of a darker background here. The painting pops out a lot more because now we have it on this dark blanket. So just having that significant amount of contrast between the subject in the background is very helpful. All right, so now a couple scenarios that do not work well are busy backgrounds. Okay, so let me show you an example of what I'm talking about here. This pillowcase is a terrible thing to use because it is really busy. There's a lot going on, and this is exactly what you don't want to do for this assignment, or to be honest, most of the time. This does not make a good background. It's very distracting. It doesn't sort of focus the viewer's attention on the subject very well at all. Okay, here's another example over here, which is this kid's roadway rug. There's just too much going on. This is very busy, and so this would not be a good example of something to use. Walls work really great. Now obviously you might have to hold it. Okay, I do this actually in a lot of photos where I just have my hand holding the thing, whatever it is, and that allows me to position the object on a nice, perfectly clean area on a wall or whatever else the background might be. So that's a handy technique, no pun intended. And notice also what I've been doing as I've been arranging this thing. Like you can see there's a corner here, and I actually saw that and I was like, oh, let me move that over here, trying to avoid any kind of detail. Really what you want to do is you want to try to find not only a nice plain surface, but you want to make sure that that is the whole background. Get as close as you need to. You know, if you're you know, backed up, for example, let's say here, and you're like, oh cool, look, there's a blue background right there. Obviously I need to get closer here. Take a second before you shoot and look all around your frame and see, hey, is there anything in here other than the subject and the background? And if there is anything, then just take a moment and readjust your image so that you don't have that extra stuff. So get some good shots and have fun with it.